I don't like how cool psychedelics have become these days. You know, like if you go online, everyone's praising it to be this miracle of a substance that makes you heal your trauma and dissolve your super ego, whatever the fuck that means, right? Like it's not rare when someone online like posts like a question on a forum asking for some life advice. You always see some guy, you know, advising him to take like a heroic dose of magic mushrooms. Like I was watching Dr. Andrew Huberman, you know, that genius doctor guy, right? Everyone listens to. I was watching him on this podcast, and he was like, it's been proven that if you take a macro dose of psilocybin in a therapeutic setting, like he said that bit to make it sound more credible, right? He's like, yes, that's been proven to help people go through trauma and depression, and even sometimes fix eating disorders. I'm like, bro, if you're majorly depressed, don't take magic mushrooms, bro. Psychedelics are demonic and gay, and that's been proven. Like, this is not even news. Like, everyone knows about that now, right? And I'm not saying that like psychedelics are fake and gay. I'm not saying that it's not real. No, psychedelics are very real. But what I'm saying is that it's dangerous. Like, you know, like it does give people like loads of profound experiences and like epiphanies and stuff. That's very real. But what I'm saying is that's coming from a dangerous place, and we should be always be like alarmed when we can take like something, and within a very short time, like within an hour or 45 minutes, it gives you mad epiphanies, like mad high IQ fucking insights. You should be scared of that substance, bro. Because to me, that's basically unearned wisdom. Like we getting loads of intel that we haven't worked hard for. Like this type of, you know, epiphanies, that normally takes like years of like hard work and thinking and like introspection and reading and shit. But you're telling me I can, like, you know, after coming back from work and go in my room and take like a little tab of acid and have like a religious experience as I'm like on my laptop, you know, locked in or whatever. You should be worried about that. And like I remember, man, when I first took acid, I was at uni. I remember when it kicked in, like within an hour, like I felt scared, bro. I was like, raw. I felt like I was like disowned by God, because I felt very fragile, and it was as if I was in a place now that I wasn't meant to be in, you know. I was like in an uncharted territory, right? I felt like God was like, all right, big man, you think you can experience life in its fullness, you know, and no boundaries or restrictions on your brain? All right, go ahead. And I just felt like anything can fuck with me, like inanimate objects can fuck with me, like the table. I was getting bullied by the table, bro, right? And that's very dangerous, right? And those people who receive the profound religious experiences type of things, I believe that the demons are playing like long games with them, right? Kind of like how like a Colombian chick would do long game with like a Western tourist to rob them later on. Because I do believe when you take these substances, so you enter to the unseen world, but the big conspiracy is you're not interfacing with God and angels and like helpful beings. You're actually interfacing with the bad ones, because I feel like the bad ones are the ones who are there that you can get quickly to. Like, you can't just like get to the angels or God just by taking a substance. You have to like do years of praying and being a good person or whatever. But the demons and the devils and that, they're waiting for you all the time, and it makes sense if you can take like a substance and you get to them, and they'll fucking lie to you. So some of them will just instantly fuck you up. Like you take the substance and bang, they just make you go skits, fucking full-blown psychosis. You're in a mental ward for the rest of your life. And then the others, they mislead people, innit? So like in the beginning, they give them like, you know, helpful insights about, you know, how to fix some of their problems and new ways of like looking at their lives. and then later on, like 10 years down the line, they just hit them up with like, oh, you should kill yourself type of insight. You know, like they'll be tripping somewhere, you know, in a fucking ayahuasca retreat in Amazon, and bam, the demon is telling them, oh bro, you know, you might be gay, you know, how about you experiment with your sexuality, you know, it's fluid and that. And then you're just there in the ayahuasca retreat feeling gay, and you're just checking out like the shaman who's conducting the ceremony. You're like, wow, this shaman is kind of ripped, you know, what's going on? We're in the Amazon, it's good vibes and that, romantic vibes, and you're like, what the fuck? I think this stuff is very dangerous, bro. And with the amount of stuff you see online of people saying, oh, this helped me, you know, through trauma, and this helped me heal my depression, you don't hear much of the people who have gone full crazy from these experiences, because they're not there to talk about them. So yeah, bro, this is a bit of a rant fucking video, but just don't take psychedelics, bro. Just fucking get high on life naturally, as sad as that sounds, but it's the only way, right? And then just you know, be patient, man. And don't fucking, even if you've taken psychedelics and you had a good experience, don't recommend that to anyone, because that person can fucking go skits, and that's on you now, right? But yeah, that's all I want to talk about, boys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.